Tonight is Monday, June 29th, 2015, and this is my second video of the moon with my new ioptron adapter. Only this time I went out today and bought a new phone. This is the LG 4G phone, newest one out. The camera features are way better than the Droid Max. The camera itself is 18 megapixels over to 16. And there's a ton of functionality on this camera. It's got ISO setting, brightness settings. I mean, it's almost like my Canon T4i. So that makes it exceptional for the moon. I can cut down the brightness. I can zoom in on the screen like that. That's cool. And this has 8.0 zoom, where the Max had 4.0 zoom. So this phone has twice the zoom as the Droid Max, and that's 8.0 right there. So that's actually zoomed in a lot closer. Which is great. It's about 9:30, I think. And Saturn's close to the moon. I may try and do a video on that. See if I can pick it up. And there's Tycho. Crater Tycho. Oh, and also I'm using a different 80mm scope. I'm using my Meade Series 5000 triplet F6. A much better scope than my F11 for this. I'm also going to try and see if I can get a Barlow to work this time on the other scope. I didn't have enough travel on the focuser to get focused with a Barlow, so hopefully I can try it with this one and it'll work. Zoom back out again. That's very cool that I can do that while videoing. And the mount that I'm using the Stellarview MG2 mount, which has been discontinued. It's a great mount, by the way. This is my grab and go mount that I use for public events. It's a dual head mount. I've got two scopes mounted on it. It's got wonderful slow-mo controls. It's 3.4 by. Zoom in on that white crater to the far right. That one right there. Oops. Come on, camera. There we go. That's some good detail there. That's awesome. Wow. apparently Apparently, if I don't keep the moon centered in the eyepiece, it gets white on me on the screen. Starting to notice that. Wow, some nice crater detail right there. Wow, that is awesome. Right on the edge here. I swear I feel like I'm looking through my my Meade 10-inch right now. This phone is 100 times better on video than the Max. Again, it's the new LG G4 phone. It's about an inch longer on the screen and about 3/8 wider. And still plenty of room on the ioptron adapter for a larger phone. The only thing I'm learning that I don't like about this phone is that, you know how when you walk away from your phone, don't use it, it goes to sleep on its own, you press a button, it comes back. Well, the button is where the camera is. It's right under the camera. And I had to keep taking the phone off the adapter to wake it up. And then I had to recenter the moon again, so that sucked. So I really am not liking where that button is now. I didn't realize that would be an issue. So that's the other thing to consider when using this phone. With this adapter, you have to be sure and use it once you have it centered on the moon or an object and not let it go to sleep. Because then you gotta fart with resetting it again. That sucks. That detail on this is 10 times better than the other phone. I'm definitely fighting the mosquitoes tonight, that's for sure.